They say your Camino begins when you decide to make the journey. In that case, I've been on my way now for 6 years, after I decided to complete it while learning about it during my study abroad program in Spain in 2018. I don't quite know what it was about the idea of walking 800 kilometers across northern Spain on an ancient pilgrimage that appealed to me, but instantly my intuition screamed that I would make this trip someday soon. Life kept getting in the way, but I trusted in divine timing, and 6 years later I was finally able to commit to it. People walk the Camino de Santiago for different reasons, and like many, I had been feeling quite lost for longer than I'd like to admit. I had recently quit my corporate job, I felt stuck in my relationship, and I had been struggling with the uncertainty of my future while neglecting my physical and mental health. All of this leading up to a milestone birthday made me feel like my life was spiraling out of control. I felt I had lost my vitality, and I needed to find a way home to myself again. I needed to slow down and sit with myself, and I loved the idea of being alone for an entire month. I had no idea just how profound of an impact this journey would have on my heart and soul when I set out, or how in fact not alone I would be the entire time. There are several routes of the Camino de Santiago, otherwise known as the Way of St. James, all with one goal: reaching the cathedral in Santiago de Compostela in Galicia in western Spain. The remains of the Apostle St. James are said to be buried here, and thousands of people every year have been embarking on this pilgrimage since the Middle Ages. I decided to do the French route, which begins at the border of France and Spain in a fairy tale village called Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port and stretches over 800 kilometers across northern Spain. Those who walk the Camino are called pilgrims, and you first register at the pilgrim's office where you receive your shell and your passport that you stamp each day until you reach Santiago. The passport is usually stamped when you arrive at your albergue, or pilgrim hostel, for the evening, but there are numerous unique stamps to collect along the way as reminders of the places you've been. The scallop shell is tied onto your backpack, which indicates that you are a pilgrim.
Oh God, it is heavy.
Moment of truth.
Hey.
Woo!
How much?
It's okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey.
It was that first night in Saint-Jean that I met Mel. Her first words to me were, "My dog's name is Holly," and little did I know we would be inseparable for the next 47 days. We bonded over our Midwestern roots, similar values, and love of adventure, and step by step, she became an integral part of my Camino and my life. Here we go. First steps on the Camino.
Work it.
Just all uphill today. Your girl is out of shape. It's tough, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very sweaty, but it's gorgeous. So incredible. Oh, that's your little camera. Day one. Here we are. Day one. We made it. Here we go, baby.
Did you get to transfer your neck?
Oh, sure.
I needed bread for my soup,
and we got a baguette
We
this
went to
morning.
Disneyland, and there's like a French Epcot Center thing in
The Camino
Disneyland,
provides.
and he had a baguette. And he's like, "This is my emotional support thing," and he would carry it around with him and eat it. It was so
Cheers, everyone. Ooh, feeling it today. Day 2, Horizonte Roncesvalles. Yesterday was mostly uphill, but you know, it was a bit challenging, but it was only a couple of hours. Today, it's rainy, it's cold. We just walked through a ton of mud. Already met some friends, which has been really nice, and I feel so stupid. Like, I had a moment today after breakfast, I just kind of wanted to get on the trail, and I forgot my sandwich. I forgot my lunch, so that was really, really dumb, and just trying not to beat myself up about it, but just need to be, I guess, more mindful about those things in the future, because yeah, thankfully one of my friends gave me half her sandwich. The kindness of everyone is just incredible.
God, how are they so beautiful?
city girl loves barnyard animals. So, shower gummies.
Yep. #1 packing tip.
Truly.
I
blessing.
I blew it entirely. But like, you know.
We made it! Unclear where the reception is.
This place is a castle. There are a few things that you get used to pretty quickly on the Camino. When you set out on the trail, you know you're on your way because the entire Camino is marked with scallop shells and arrows. It's almost impossible to get lost. When you arrive at your albergue, you get your passport stamped and take your shoes off to leave them with the others. You grab your hairnet sheets and make your bed. You sometimes wash your undies in the shower with you. No bunk beds tonight. There's me. 2 months ago when I booked Frances, I signed up for dinner at 8:30 because I was like, oh, that's the time that I normally eat dinner. Everyone else went to dinner at 7 and I'm so tired. I just want to go to bed. It's almost 8. I'm gonna go check out the library and then go get some food and hopefully pass out because I slept terribly last night.
Good morning. Good morning. Bonjour. Bonjour.
I'm from Brisbane. No, I don't have Brisbane.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Who I walked with on.
Almost to Zubiri today. Been walking with my friend Melanie. She's great. Pro tip, if you stay on Roncesvalles, which a lot of people do, for the Camino, book in advance. I booked 2 months in advance and there are some people that didn't book any rooms at all and they were in the basement by the laundry. This place is like a castle. I mean, it's a monastery. It's massive. But it was really cold last night. And the people who booked in advance, we were in like the top level A-frame suites. We had our own beds, no bunks. And it was really nice to just kind of spread out our stuff and have our own little bed area to ourselves.
Oh my gosh.
Stretch break.
Do a little downward facing dog.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget to stretch.
Today was rough. I'm tired. Whew. Yesterday was rough. My bag is pretty heavy and you know, just carrying it all that time. And the last like few kilometers, the descent into Zubiri was really steep and rocky and muddy because it's been raining a ton. And it just like, you know, you're exhausted physically and then just taking all that mental energy to try and not fall down the mountain was really tough. And I was exhausted by the time I got to Zubiri. Called it an early night, but today's really nice. Walking right next to Rio Arga into Pamplona. So feeling a lot better today, and I was having some foot pain yesterday too, but I shortened my stride, which has been really difficult for me as my long legs tend to take really giant strides, but we're going, feeling better today.
Fire on your motorcycle, watching on the ground beneath you drive. You keep yourself for recognition, keep yourself to never understand. broken of a mirror, you turn it into something new. And don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me dry.
So this is the first night that I haven't booked anything in advance. I'm going to try and find Albergue Jesus y Maria. They don't take reservations. It's just a pilgrim's hostel. So, welcome to Pamplona. Looks like this is the place. Ochenta y siete. Vamos. I don't know if you can see them, but there are a lot of pilgrims walking. We're all going up that hill over there. A little too much to drink last night. It was little too little to eat, I will say.
Yeah.
It's my birthday!
It's your birthday.
Walking with Melanie. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. We're having a calm party.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun though. It's a beautiful day.
Buen camino.
Buen camino. It's Holly's birthday. Woo woo! Big 3-0. This is her party.
What the heck is that? What is it?
Might have to get the camera out for that. Yeah, that's so cool. Can I say something?
Yeah?
That town looked a lot prettier farther back. Ceramic.
I figured out what you're.
Who swallowed a cat? Fancy that, swallowing a cat. She swallowed the cat, the cat's the bird, she swallowed the bird, the cat's the spider, she swallowed the spider, the cat's the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Maybe she owns that.
What is this?
Honestly, it's been a fantastic birthday. I walked 26 kilometers. My friends bought me breakfast and lunch. I'm going to dinner later, and I'm just exploring Estella La Bella, as they call it. And yeah, 30, 40, and thriving.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
If I could go back in time and talk to 30-year-old me, I would tell her that the fact that you enjoy something and you're interested in something and it gets you excited and lights you up, that's enough. You don't have to like get in your way by asking too many questions. Like, but is it a good use of my time, or is it gonna make me money, or like just try not to get in your own way. If there's something that you really want to do, a dream that you have, something you want to pursue, art you want to make, it doesn't matter if there's anyone to even see it. If it's something that you enjoy and you're interested in, then it's absolutely a worthwhile pursuit.
Just remember, you can't control everything. And if you can't control everything, that's fine. And at the end of the day, life will take you on a journey where it's meant to be. And sometimes it's just what it's meant to be and not what you push it to be.
Don't wander around endlessly.
Well, just chill, because everything's going to work out. Just relax, have a good time.
To not worry about what others think, and to do what I want to do without worrying that someone's going to judge me for it. Most definitely, still tell myself that.
Don't worry so much about what is the right path for you. Even if you don't know it quite yet, just take small steps that feel good for you and what you believe in, and you'll find your way.
Right, let's go, let's do this. I think what I would try to tell myself is be more respectful of others people's thoughts, less sure of yourself and open to other people's ideas. You'd be surprised what you'll find, you'll be surprised what you can learn. And yeah, even if it doesn't always fit you at that point in time, things might become clearer later. And it's really, really awesome when they do.
Love it.
Never get really good at anything you don't want to do. And her example was she became the person who knew how to fix the copier in the office. And then every time it was broken, they all came running for her. So if you don't want to do it, just be like a guy and pretend you don't know.
Stick things through. Respect that your time to blossom and come into the world is on its own sort of timeline. So don't get caught up with what everyone else is doing, because your time will eventually come.
You've really got to trust your body when you're meeting people, and if you feel like a sense of calm, if you feel a sense of I guess like a flow of energy with other people, you've really got to like cherish that. And you only have a small amount of free will and free time, so you may not see people again like on the Camino, so you really have to reach out and make those connections, and you've got to see where they go.
Day 7, I believe it is. Walking through the streets of Estella. Had a lovely birthday celebration last night. And my bag weighs nothing this morning, and I'm very suspicious about it. I have everything that I packed, but it feels like it weighs absolutely nothing. Ask me at the end of the day, because that's the real test. The last few kilometers, I just want to be done. My bag weighs 1,000,000 pounds, but right now, it does not. 'Cause now I'm stronger than yesterday. I think nothing but my way.
I'll see you tomorrow. Cool. Right for it. If you can make just being picked. The drugs are just being picked. Yeah.
Oh yeah. decided to go left.
No, Holly, myself and Lewis. The fit ones went the high road. Are we doing the downward dog?
What's happening here?
Stretching party.
What's your...
¿Quién me enseñas a mi boca?
Favorito, baby.
Her friends didn't speak Spanish. I called the ambulance and waited out there, translated for them when they came.